What's going on, YouTube? OG Nitro RCs here, coming at you live. Well, not live, live for me, but by the time you guys see it, it'd be dead, so be all long gone by then. But anyway, coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 18. How many ever Roman numerals that is? X's and O's and 10s and shit and all that kind of crap. But yeah, episode 18. And how do I know that so quickly? It's because I have it written on a piece of paper right over here off to the side of me. I told you. It's always old folks got to do this crap. Anywho, how y'all doing on this Thursday night? Good, I hope. I hope good. Been raining and windy and blowing nasty here all day like we knew it was going to be. So, me and the Nitro Pup didn't do nothing but chill out and hang out and finish that last video up that hopefully you guys all watched. According to the comments, you guys have watched it and like it, and I greatly appreciate all you for doing that. Thank you very much, very much. Let's get a couple things out of the way here first. One of my subs, John Smith, he's wanting some XL content. Get back to the beast build. I know, bro. I know. Like I said in the comment, I got to get the little boys taken care of first. Get them tucked away for winter time. Get everything right and tight on them. It's bad enough I hate to beat the bearings back on this poor little bastard last night, but as you see, it don't bother it none one bit. It's still spinning like all day charm. So yeah, get these taken care of first. Paintball we know is good, but we're gonna have to run him one more time to make sure that the new clutch bell and stuff like that's lined up right with all the planets. You know what I'm talking about? And then we'll pack him up and let him sit here and chill out at the house. And then Grubby truck. Grubby's the one that's getting the new SpurGear in him. Grubby's the one that's got the new 19 tooth heavy duty 1 mil race. Hear that? Race clutch belt on him. So we got to test him out, run a couple things through him, maybe launch him a few times. Like I said, I'd really like to get the shocks rebuilt on this build episode's going on right now. So I'm gonna try to make my jibber jabber really minimal right now. And yeah, get him taken care of, get him ran, and get him tucked away. Because Grubby will be the one that comes out in the snow. Grubby will be the one taking the beating. That's what the Grubby is for. Grubby's the man. Grubby's the myth, the legend. Grubby's the one that takes all the abuse. Paintball, yeah, like I said, I probably won't high fly him no more. Grubby will be the 50-footer. Plus, the problem truck, the problem child. He's going to be built for speed and built for flying too. So between the problem and Grubby, I got that area covered. And Paintball will go back to being the little Hollywood star and just sit around and look cute. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. But I hear you, John. I need to get the beast out. I need to get him broke in. I need to get that 3.2 fired up, get some fuel running through it, get the temperature up on it, get that honking thing ripping. That's what I need to do. But when I do that, then I need to paint this body that I got below the table right now too. And it's kind of the wrong type of weather to be doing that right now. And my apartment is so small, I don't dare spray inside here. So I might spray at my unit. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to get this thing covered up, because it's with the temperature up and down and the rain and all that kind of stuff. I really don't know if I can sit outside and shoot it and then jump back in real quick and put the heat gun on it to help dry it layer by layer. But I'm not planning on doing anything fancy with it. I'm actually planning on making it a flat color. I might make it black. I might shoot it straight up black. Maybe trim here and there, or maybe not. I might shoot it straight black. I even thought about shooting it straight yellow, you know, and something like that, or red. I was going to do like a blood red or a high gloss fire engine red or something like that, and you know, think of some kind of theme after the Angry Birds. But if I was going to paint him black, I was going to paint him black and red, and paint the little bomber bird. He's my favorite bird out of the Angry Birds, the little black bomber bird. Yeah, and I was going to paint him on the side of the door, kind of like with his fuse lit, you know, waiting to go off. And I might call him that. I might call him Bomber, the bomber truck. And so that's the way I was leaning towards shooting him gloss black and leaving it straight up like that and just slapping stickers all over him. So anywho, I hear you, John. Need to get the XL back out. Need to get that going. It's sitting over here on the floor just doing nothing. But I got to get the little guys taken care of first, and I still got to run my buggies out, bleed them out, let all the fuel run out of them, drop a half a bottle of oil in each one of them, and just call it quits for this year. And then run 1 or 2 trucks every time I get the itch to go out and burn some fuel. But that's what's coming up next. And Fabulous, aka Travis, my brother from another mother, said in the comments he was going to get him an impact gun tomorrow to help him this, and he really likes my Heart one. This is the Heart Impact. Does not say impact anywhere on it, but it has the impact chuck on it. That's how you know it. The brushless screw gun, the cordless drill, whatever you want to call them, they have the adjustable chucks on them like this. Impact guns don't have that. This is a straight up impact, as you know, and it is the 20 volt. So this is what it looks like. I don't think they've changed the chucks on them since then, but the quick release chucks, like I say, take all the 1/4 inch. That's pretty much what they are. So yes, if you're going to get one, bro, that's the one you want. The Heart Impact. That is not the brushless. Brushless says brushless on them up here on the frame, I believe, like my drill does. This is not the brushless one. This is just a straight 20 volt one. You don't need a brushless one for doing what we're doing here, you know. But if you want to get one, I think they're like $100. These are, I think, like 50 or 49. But yeah, the brushless ones are nice. Don't get me wrong. My drill is a brushless. And hold right on. I'll get my drill. It's right behind me in my bag. That's the one you see me take to the lot with me. So hold on. This big dog is the brushless drill with the chuck. But yeah, this is the chuck. And I got a 1/4 inch key in this, which will accept this 1/4 inch key. Will take all your drivers and your bits and stuff like that. And then of course you tighten it down or loosen it down, whatever you want to do. But this thing being brushless. This is a Speed Power Monster, and see it says brushless right up here on the body, right there. 20 volt, brushless, Heart. I think I paid $89 for this. But this is what I take. This is always in my pack, and like I said, when I got mad because I don't have the right adapter fittings to fit in there to do what I need to do. So I need to buy more drivers for my drill. But drill, impact, drill. Yep. Hope that helps, Bobby. Hope that helps. Can't go wrong with either one of them, trust me. If anything, the drills, a lot of guys like to drill better because you can adjust that chuck. So it's a lot less forceful when you're putting screws in. You can turn that thing so far down that it just clicks. You know, even on plastic, it won't strip them out. So a lot of guys like the drills more than the impacts, because the impacts are just a straight tuck, 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 tuck. You know, that's the way it is. But some guys prefer it, some guys don't. Anywho, I think that was all I wanted to talk about for that. Yes, got John out of the way with the beast build, episode 18, Fabulous with the impact gun. So yeah, let's get this dog and pony show started. First thing we're going to do is get working on this clutch belt. We can hem haul while we're doing that. So back to like what I said a little while ago. I hope everybody's doing good today. Hope they are. Hope they had a good day, whether they were in nasty weather or good weather. I know the weekend's coming up for you working class people, not for us bums that don't do nothing for a living. But tomorrow's Friday. If you third shifter, today's your Friday. More than likely, that's usually how it works anyway. But yeah. Hope you guys all look, guys. We ain't got to beat the bearings on this one. Oh yeah, guys, you guys are the greatest. I'll never be able to do that again. I dropped that shim and it stood right up. I'll never be able to do that again. So let's get all this out of here. There's the inside shim. So we're going to put that right on the crank, so we know that one goes on the inside. All right. One bearing. This is the inner bearing, so we know that one's got to go there. Put that back on there. These are still good. And this clutch belt, it's much as I want to keep it, it might be okay on a plastic gear, but it might chew the plastic gear up, because this thing's in pretty rough shape. So we'll throw him over here for now. Any of you guys got any special builds going on yourselves? You guys got anything coming together? Anything in the works? Any whips, as they call them? Whips, W-I-P-S. That stands for work in progress. Y'all got any whips happening? Always like hearing about the new builds. All right, here we go. Get this thing rolling. 17 tooth is going on paintball truck. It spins like a top. Nice. So now we got a lot of shims and a lot of bearings over here, boys. I hope to God they all fit on here. There's that one, and that one. Then we got this little one. Then we got our split lock washer. We didn't have very much backlash in that last one. We had paintball set up pretty freaking good. How do I know that? That's why I didn't have any shims and shims left for Grubby truck last night, because they were all on paintball. So he should still be really cool when I snug him down. Oh yeah. There's something in there. You push down on the clutch bell. JQ Racing will teach you this. You push down on it and turn it, and you shouldn't be rubbing on anything. I have more backlash than what I want, which is depressing, because I have all the same shims in there that I had when I took it apart. So yeah, I'm not impressed by that. And the other skinny one I have inside Grubby truck. Grubby's clutch over here. So we'll leave him the way it is. By the time this winter is over with, the next spring rolls around, guys, I'll have all my spare parts built back up, so I'll have more shims and stuff I need for all these. And that's got a little bit, it's actually got a lot of backlash in it, guys, but it'll have to do. It'll float around on there. So there's that's good. Now we're gonna put this over here. Put Grubby's motor over there. I said motor, not engine. We ain't having that fight tonight, guys. Don't give me no shit. I'm gonna bring paintball back over here. Here's the paintball with the composite stock 47.2 SpurGear in it. He's all set up to go. Pull his mount screws out now. Oh shit. Hey, you know I had to drop one, guys. You know it. You knew that was going to happen. You guys were waiting for it. You guys sat back eating popcorn right now going, is this it? Is this it? Is he going to drop one now? I know how you guys are. Making fun of the old man all the time. Shame on you. So now I got to look for it. And I do not see it anywhere down here on the floor. Boys. So that tells me that it fell in one of the boxes. Oh, there it is. Or it got swallowed up by the carpet monster, which it didn't do. Right here. Probably not going to see Nitro Pup tonight. He's mad at me. Took all of his treats away from me because he wouldn't eat his dinner. He wants to load up on treats. Now eat his kibble. That ain't gonna work. I don't fly. I don't fly. So he's pouting in the bedroom right now. So we ain't gonna have him hit me in the back of the head with the stuffed animals tonight. He's being a little punk. I took all his biscuits away from me. Thought he was gonna get up on the couch after I told him to eat his grubs, and he jumped up on the couch, looked at his biscuit pile, and was getting ready to grab one. And I said, nope, and I snatched them all up and pulled them all up on the counter. And that was almost 2 hours ago, and he still hasn't eaten yet. So he'll eat when he gets hungry, or he won't. Ain't no fuzz off my peaches. I don't care. Ain't gonna be wasting food. Too many starving dogs in Ethiopia. Don't play that game. His food costs more than my food, and he wants to waste it. I don't think so. I don't work like that. We don't play that game. If I had a kid, he'd hate me. I'd make him eat everything. He'd hate it. But anywho, we won't see the Nitro pup probably. He's probably going to sit in there and cry all night. Yes, he will. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that gear mesh is almost perfect, guys. I did it again. What? Stop it. And if you grab a hold of the ledge appears to be even, so I know my side to side is good. If you stick your finger in the side here, you guys can't see this probably. Stick your finger in here and push on the clutch bell. Grab a spur gear and wiggle the spur gear back and forth. I have no play. There is zero play. Can you hear that? That's not overly loud. That's just right. That's just right for a composite gear setup. So yes, we got lucky, boys and girls. We got lucky. So we snug up the front too, which pull it into the spur gear. Flip it back over. See if we're still there. Yes. Now we can crank it. What was that? Wheel nut. I didn't pull the wheel nuts off him, off Paintball. I pulled him off Grubby, but not Paintball. Lucky we haven't lost more than that, boys and girls. To be honest with you, with my luck. So they're still all here. Good. All right. Now you get your 3mm driver, your big dog, the cheese. Stick it in your ugga, as Kevin calls it. I got Kevin going on the TV right behind me right now. We pop them a couple times, and then this is why I don't Loctite these either, guys. Nope. No, I don't. There's that. That sounds good. So when I roll him across the ground, that's what you're going to hear. That's good and snug. There's no play in there. A minute, I'm talking probably a 64th or maybe 120th thousandths. If you guys know anything about measurements, that's real small. Yep. Just like that. Nice. Mount the exhaust back up here, boys. Excuse me, guys. If I don't burp, I die. Trust me. A heart attack 4 years ago was something I don't ever want to experience again. Never. I hope. I hope not. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was a little rough. I was a little rough on OG. I didn't survive one Widowmaker. I survived 2 Widowmakers. And you're not supposed to survive the first one. And I had 2 of them. Both of my arteries were blocked over 90%. And I can only fix one because the other one's behind my heart. So I still have one blocked. So that's why OG tries to live better. Tries to live good. Yes, I do. Anywho, look at that TMI shit. Linkage is hooked up. Ha. Since you suckers don't like to remind me to hook it up, I reminded myself. So linkage is hooked up. Motors. We're not having that fight. Motor engine / engine motor is tightened in, tight to the gills. Plate looks good. That's a hell of a scratch in that sucker. Hope that's not a crack. Wow. Well, we'll find out because it runs right through the center of that sucker. Yes, it does. I got a nice little scratch going across the engine plate that the mount mounts to. It's going right through the center of the hole where the screw's at and out the back. But I think this is a scratch. I don't think it's a crack. Got me kind of ghost worried now, guys, because after that last one snapped off this corner one, which I told you I'd keep it for a souvenir to talk about. Ever since that one biffed the dust, I found that terribly interesting. Been running these trucks for 3,000 years, guys. I've never had this happen before. Interesting though, isn't it? All right, motor's in, pipes tightened down, tampons in, wheels are in, radio gear's good, clutch bell, spur gear tight, wheels on. Wheels on, we're done. Done with paintball. Put his body back on him, and we can take him out this weekend and get the last run put on him. Even though we really don't have to, because we already know he's running good, because he was running good when we parked him, when we stopped the other day. That's why I wanted to do that, guys. Wanted to get one last run on all of them. You guys seen him running good. Tune was good. He was screaming up and down through there, hitting first and second like a champ. Ran out of gas, pulled him off to the side. Well, he was anyway until the spur gear went out of him. That changed until the clutch bell went out. That changed the whole thing. Okay, where's my driver at? Get him back together. Get him back together. Tight, tight, tight. Don't crank these down that much. Burp them a couple times. That's good enough. These are just little fellas. They ain't the monsters. They ain't the big ones. They was 17 mil outer nuts too. Sure, crank them down, but they ain't. The adapters I want to get for them, all my trucks are the 17 mil outers. They're like basically like a buggy lug. Those are the best ones to have for all your monster trucks until you get up into the, I think the 24 or 23, whatever they are. The big ones, the big ones. Yeah, that's when you're entering the big wheels. Tires that are too big for a Savage. You can go a little bit bigger on these, but not much. Not much. You don't really want to. Unless you're going for overall speed or jumping and bouncing and all that kind of crap. You know, you want to make a curb hopper out of it. Yeah, there's really no sense in doing it, guys. No sense. Okay. Grubby over here. Gotta get the gas tank back on Paintball. Okay. There's his fuel line. Check. Exhaust line, which has been chewed up by the spur gear, but it's still good. Exhaust. Check. He's got the new exhaust on him, which is obnoxiously loud. We talked about that already. How loud these damn dynamite engines are with these stock HPI pipes. Oh my goodness, are they loud. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my last video of talking about my awesome mail package I got from my Canadian brothers. Nothing but love for those two boys. Nothing but love for them. And made this old man's year. Okay. Paintball. Where's his body at? Wow. Paintball truck. Look at that shit, boys. Look at that shit. Okay. I don't even have the right body clips for him anymore, guys. I beat him up so bad. Lost so many body clips. I think these are actually Grubby's body clips I'm putting on him right now, but that's okay. Remember I said I really wanted to get into the shocks on Grubby, but I don't know if I'm even going to do that tonight, fellas. I don't know. I really want to do it. Anywho, here's the paintball truck, boys. Back in action. We're ready to go. Okay, and okay. The motor we don't need yet because we got to work on the spur gear. So the Grubby truck, yeah. Yeah, and if I was going to do the shocks, guys, right now would be the time to do it. It really would. Let's see what happens after we get this spur gear assembly back on here. We gotta get all that taken care of first, boys. One step at a time, right, boys? One step at a time. One thing at a time. And here it is, 47.2. These gears, these teeth look pretty good. A couple of them are chewed down, but it's not bad. It's not bad. There's another 47. This 47 has the grommet in it. It's got a pad on the back of it. And it's already set up for the slipper pad. This one's ready to go. That's the one we're gonna go with. Yeah, the teeth are a little bit better on this one. So we'll go with that one since it's already basically set up. And we got our spring, not a washer. Okay, we have our pin. It goes in our gear for our tranny. I know, guys, you can't see none of this. I apologize. I do. Better camera stuff next year, guys. Better camera stuff. Better camera stuff, angles, all that kind of crap. I know exactly what it's like. I like watching stuff too. When I watch my other guys, you know, the guys I watch, you know, it's like, oh man, wish I could see what he's doing, you know. So I know. I apologize greatly. I do. But we'll get it. You can always get in there and shim this. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Put them over there. As fellas. Your primary drive gear for your transmission gets a lot of back and forth play. You guys can see that in the video. I can see it in the screen. You can shim this. You shim the back bearing, or you can shim the front bearing up here by the tree gear. You can take up all that slop that's in there. These aren't that bad. I mean, I really don't want to start this argument, but I'm going to say it anyway because basically I don't have any viewers that talk about it anyway. But I've had a lot of guys in the HPI groups talk about the bulletproof gearing, transmission gearings and stuff like that, you know, and this is better, that's better, you don't break this, you don't break that. You know what, guys? I've actually raced circle track and off-road track HPI Savages, RTRs right out of the box. I've competitively raced them when they first came out years ago on the circle and on the off-road track. I have pictures of me in the winter circle holding my Savage. And I've never, ever blowed the gears out of a transmission, out of a Savage. Never. I've never blowed a gear out of a stock HPI transmission. So if you want to spend all that money on these steel gears and bulletproof this and blah, 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 knock yourself out. Do it to it. It just makes the transmission 5 times heavier. It makes the center of your truck 100 times heavier. And for what you're going to do to the truck and what it cost me to replace the gear if I was to break one. If a rock got up in there somehow, which I don't see how because they're sealed, but if something happened to where I lost a gear in there, $6 for a new gear ring or something compared to what you're spending for planetary gears, all steel gears for the inside is just crazy. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Okay? That's it. That's all I want to say about that. So I always have this. I always live with it just fine. It's cool. These trucks are made for beating, flying, bashing. I think this is exactly what they're made for. That's why they are the kings and will always be the kings. Yes, they are. So now, let's get his handle put back on him, his grab handle, so we can get, now that we got this on and the SpurGears or the new clutch belts in, we can hook him back up. So let's get all of this pedal paddle stuff back on here, guys. Man, we gotta take the shocks off the back of this damn shock tower and spacer. That's the only thing I hate about this. But since I'm gonna be jumping him the big feats, kind of like having this cage. Where did his plate go? I'm gonna lose his plate. Oh, there it is. I was getting ready to say, wait a minute. But since he'll be the high flyer of the group, you gotta have a little protection for my man here, just a little bit. Get that body down as low as I can, which raises the cage up and lets the cage protect more of the motor, even though the body being up higher, the body would protect even more of it. So it's however you want to live the game, guys. Totally up to you. All I know is I like bottoming them out. Front's really high, I keep the back really low. You see how it looks. You can always change it, boys. You can always change it. Nice thing about RC cars, guys. You can do to them whatever you want. It does not matter. It's your truck, your toy. You ain't got to listen to nobody. You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to listen to Baby Jeebus. You ain't got to listen to nobody. You don't want to. Well, hopefully we can get this engine in here. I didn't think about all this while I was doing all that, boys. Maybe even get this in here still. Was putting his head guard on here. Did not think about that. I figured I had more than enough room. Just like that. Why don't you want to sit in there with this 19 tooth? Yeah, we're going to do this the easy ways. We're not going to play with this because the more and more I got to adjust this, the more and more angrier I'm going to get about it, guys. So we're going to do it the smart way and save the roll bar for last. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I was trying to save time and cut a corner, fellas. And that's what happens when you try to cheat. You try to cheat the system, it don't work. So yeah, we'll just leave them all together. Put all this in the tray till we're ready to put our manas on it. Oh. All right. Let me see over here. What we got going on over here? I know you guys can't see you guys know I'm off camera, and I apologize. Just trying to get this block set up over here so I can get it over there and get this thing slapped in. The old Loctite bug bites you once in a while. That's why I do not like using Loctite on basically any kind of engine pieces whatsoever. Back plates, heads, cooling heads, mounts, nothing. Just pay attention to that stuff and check it once in a while. Make sure it's cool, you know. Make sure it's good to go. Alright. I'm gonna fasten, you guys can't see this. I'm going to fasten the exhaust in to the holder. To kind of give it a, well, simply put, to hold it a little bit. Give me a little bit of help. There we go. Keep this motor lined up. So we'll put that in there. We know that's or maybe not. Maybe we need to have that flexibility. Yes, we do. We need to have that flexibility. So we will not tighten the exhaust up to help me hold it in place. It says no. I don't think so, OG. Not today. So I think it's really cool, you know, having a channel, because you get to see pretty much who watches your stuff and who doesn't, you know, who comments, who doesn't, who gives a shit what you're doing, and who doesn't. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, you can't please everybody, but Lord knows we try. Try to do something. That's something that everybody's going to enjoy watching. Then you also learn there's a lot of people out there, you know, that are doing their thing and just want to do their thing. Don't really care about supporting other YouTubers. They don't even really care about, you know, anything. They're just doing their own thing, which is awesome. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be messed with, the pressure or anything of satisfying anybody or pleasing the masses, as they say. So yeah, it's really cool. There's a different ways these guys view what they do, and the reasons why they have a channel. That's the best part, is why everybody's got a channel. Everybody's a little different. There, hold on to that. If I hold on to the clutch bell, I can't rock that flywheel at all. So that's pretty good right there where it's at, believe it or not. That 19-tooth clutch bell does make a difference, guys. So I can tighten this down without it moving very much. The front ones are what pull it into the SpurGear, so. Can you see that? Wait a minute. Let me mute the mouth Britain back there. Can you hear this? That's all the play I have in that flywheel, the SpurGear to the clutch bell. That's it. Then you always turn it 4 times and check it all the way around. If you notice, it's tight there, quarter turn, it's loose there. That's because nothing is truly round. Everything's got a slight egg shape to it. So at its loosest point, you want it to be kind of tight like that. That's good. That's good. At the loosest point, you want it to be kind of tight. So we'll snug up the front ones. And we'll check it again. So when I spin the SpurGear, I can watch it do this. This nothing is truly round. These things are produced by the thousands, do it every day, so. Now, if you can see that or not, but I'll turn around and see if you can see it. Yeah, see, you hold the clutch bell. See that? That's a loose spot. Now you turn in a quarter turn. It's tighter. Quarter turn, loose, quarter turn, tight. See, There's no play right there, none. If I go back a quarter turn, it's loose. Quarter turn again, sort of tight, quarter turn again, looser. That's the loosest point. So that's good. That's real good. Now we hit it with the zip gun to basically lock it down. Overly tight because there's no Loctite on them, so I don't have to worry about breaking anything when I take them off. They should just pop right off. There you go. That's perfect. That metal sound you're hearing, that ching 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 ching, that's the tight spot. That's where the gear mesh is at its tightest, and it's doing that. When you roll a 8-scale buggy across the floor, it should sound like that. That means your gear mesh is really, really good. So 19 tooth hardened clutch bell, 47 tooth hardened spur gear. It should work really good together, guys. So back to this. Okay. And then we'll do the pipe. Get all this fastened down. We do the pipe right now, actually it gets in the way. Pain in the butt. Put the old Milwaukee driver tip back on. This light over here, the brake arm gets in the way a lot, but what can you do? You gotta make the best of it. Okay, there's that. That's in. Now we do the back. Okay, guys. This is where I can't remember if I had them going forward or backwards. I cannot remember. I need the actual body to make sure before I put this on here. Hold on, guys. Gotta get grubby. Oh, I'm so full, guys. I'm miserable. I had a lot of carbs tonight, which is not good. We're not supposed to eat carbs as diabetics, but sometimes you have that carb craving that you just can't help. Yep, that does work. Just like that. Boom. Perfect. All right, all right, all right. That's the Grubby truck. Busted up. All to hell. But I got told today by somebody that I have a new Grubby truck body coming. Yep, this person's amazing. Yeah, they take really good care of me. I couldn't ask for a better best friend. Yep, she'll never get kicked off the Christmas list, not like them Cobra Chicken Canadian guys. No, they're lifers too. But that Nitro addiction guy, he's always on the naughty list. Not that I think he gives a shit, but he's always on the naughty list. There's that, and then we pop the linkage back on, guys. Bam, linkage is on. Motor's in. Not having that fight tonight, guys. Motor's in. Spur gear, clutch bell are tight. Pipe. Bam. Pipe getting locked down. Make sure the header's on there right. Make sure the coupling's on there right. Okay, pipe's good. Tighten it down. Pipe. pipe is tight. Fuel line clips up. Fuel line clips up. Okay. Grubby. The Grubby truck tank, as dirty and as nasty as it is. That's the other good thing about wintertime too, guys, is when you get bored and you just want to smell of nitro on your hands, you get your trucks out like this, and you get to strip them all down in one big pile, wash them, put them back together, and that mug is spotless come summertime. And then exactly 3.7 seconds after you start it up and zip it across the parking lot, it's covered in dirt and it's covered in fuel again. So, but it's still fun to do. Pipes on, air filters on, but it's not zip tied down. I really need to zip tie that down, guys. Oh my God, I'm sitting here looking at this thing, it's driving me crazy. It doesn't fly off though, but man, it's under pretty good. We'll leave it alone. Why, Rob? Well, you know, it don't hinder me now. It ain't broken, don't fix it. little side trick for you HPI lovers there. You got your gas tank mounts, your fuel tank mounts. See that little ring on there? That ring is a piece of fuel tubing that I cut and stretched over the peg. There's one back there too. Both mounts have them on there. You can see it back here. See it? And back here. Yep. What that does is it'll hold that tank tight. So when you mount it down on there and when you press it down and push the pins on to hold this gas tank in place, those chunks of rubber fuel line take up all the shock. All the shock that would normally come through there. Yes, yes, yes. Comes through there and it softens it up, presses it down so it does not rattle up and down. I've done that forever. Forever. I really need to get different body clips, the small ones from these tanks. Oh, that's the big ones. It don't look natural, guys. It just don't look natural. No, it does not look natural. We'll put them in there anyway, just because, what the hell? Who knows what natural is, right? Well, who knows what natural really is? Okay, there we go. Front and back. Fuel line in. Oh, we got fuel pouring out of it already. Oh no. Coming out to the exhaust. Nitro. My mat's covered in nitro, guys. Smells pretty good right now. Starting to get a little chub on that. Yeah. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing, guys. The Grubby truck, once again, is ready to ride. New gearing. Tanks, shocks need to be done. 48 minutes into this video, not done doing. Well, by the time I get done setting this stuff aside and getting it set up, oh, guess who decided to join me? Who's sitting back here behind me? Still pouting. But anywho, by the time I get all this back together, it'd be an hour. This is the second half of the run. You guys just get to watch me put this back together. No big deal. I'm not going to do his springs as much as I kind of sorta wanted to. Sorta. I think I just need to leave them as is for now. And work on the other ones because I still got Paintball's good. And the problem truck is good. Sitting over there just the way he is. He is done. The new red springs on him. The new everything. So the only truck that really needs to be ran is Paintball, because that motor has how many now? What, 9 tanks ran through him, guys? Not very freaking many. So he needs 9 tanks ran through him. He's got 9 tanks ran through him, which means he needs more. And Grubby truck needs to be ran so we can test out the gearing. Make sure that he's gonna rock and roll. And then I'd like to get at least 2 or 3 more tanks ran through Paintball with the new motor, the 28. And if I can do that, then I know he's good to park. We'll oil him up and park him. Put the new body on him and parking. And then he's good. Then, after we get all that said and done, and we start breaking in the beast, then I can do a teardown on Grubby truck here, and we'll do his shocks. But as of right now, he's good to go. The only reason we're going to run him now is to test out the gearing that we just put in him, because I have never had a 19-tooth clutch bell in anything that I drove. So this is going to be the first for me on those kind of gears. He might zip along pretty good. He's already pretty fast. Without me really trying and not having that long of a runway to run him on, I'm getting 44. I probably hit 45, 44 now. He's got more tune in him, and he needs a longer runway. So I'm gonna take him out in this parking lot next to my complex. It's a giant old factory parking lot, huge. Plenty of room out there. You can fly airplanes out in that sucker. So that's where Grubby's gonna be getting ran next for speed. Boom. That poor body. Look at that. Poor Grubby. Grubby has taken a beating, boys. Without a doubt, Grubby has taken a beating. Okay, just like that. And we have mismatched body clips, like I said. I've lost his body clips so many times, flipping him through the air. You guys have seen him. Sometimes he comes back with no body clips. My body clips laying all over the lot from him. So there we go. Grubby truck is done, boys. Paintball truck is done. There they both are, waiting to be charged up. Good to go. I have 4 extra motor mount screws here that came out of the busted one. So these go in the supply box. Right here in the front, where all the rest of them are at. Alright. So there we go, boys and girls. That was a big excitement for tonight. We're closing out the show. The putting the two trucks back together, and yeah, all worked out pretty good. I'm gonna get a shot of my St. Ides. You're old school if you know what St. Ides is. That was the good stuff we used to sneak back in the day, boys. St. Ides. Yeah, we all did our Mad Dog and all that kind of crap like that in Boone's Farm, Strawberry Creek. Oh yes, but St. Ides has always been the winner chicken dinner. Well, that was a good shorty, guys. 54 minutes, which means I'm about to run out of battery. So battery's gonna go. Video's done. The Grubby, the paintball truck, new gearing in both of them put back together, both of them tuned up. Both of them need to be charged and taken out and ran. That might happen tomorrow. It might not. Depends on what happens when I get off this video and get it loaded up. I might put a charger on them. We might take them out tomorrow, just to get the run in on them. I might just run the shit out of paintball, run him for 2 or 3 tanks, not chase the tune, just let him have fun. and just jump him and jump him and jump him and jump him. Maybe jump him, not launch him. Sort of launch him, but sort of not. And do the same thing with the Grubster. Get the Grubby truck out there, check out the new gearing on him. Maybe put the little speedometer on him, the little GPS thing, and see how fast he's going. Maybe we can hit that 45, 46 mile an hour mark just in the lot. If we can do that in that short lot, hitting that speed, I know if I get out in a big parking lot where I can run him down the road a little bit, I know damn well I can hit 50. I know I can hit 50 with him. At 28 runs. Best 4.6 I've ever had. So, if you guys see anything you liked in this video, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. For all my new viewers, my old viewers, you all know, love, respect, appreciate greatly you all hanging in there with this old dog and watching my stuff, and putting up with my rambling and my savage obsessions here. But anywho, enough of that him hauling around and everything. You guys stay tuned, because like I said, we got to get this beast truck running. I think I'm gonna run the buggies next. I'm gonna start them up, get them charged up, get them fueled up after the trucks are done, run the buggies, and then by next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'll start breaking in the beast. So John Smith will get that XL update that he's asking for, because we're going to take it out and pump some gas through him and see what that 3.2 will do, which I already know what that 3.2 is going to do. He's just going to be a ripper. So once again, appreciate all you guys hanging with me this long. Smash that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Stay tuned for what's coming next from the Nitro Corner and from OG's Nitro RC right here. And I appreciate all you guys being here with me. Catch you in the next time. Peace.